Hello guys and welcome to Kerbal Space Program, a game about building rockets and spaceships and then sending them to space. And quite honestly, I'm better at sending them to space than I'm building them. But I'm going to try it anyway today and build a spaceship. The main objective of this video is to launch into space and just land safely again. I really am the worst person at building spaceships, and I've played quite a lot of this game, to be honest, and I haven't picked up anything really, so we're just going to have a go at seeing what I'm able to do. So this is really quite a complicated game when you get down to it. It's very, very scientific, and I'm perhaps not that person. But anyway, I'm going to try and see what I can do. What's that? Is that a nose cone? Should we have one of them? I think so. That would improve the air resistance. Yep, because there's air in space, of course. What else? I don't know where everything is. Right, we're going to try and get some parachutes, because parachutes are where? Aerodynamics, probably. Wing connector. Where is that? Why is that not on aerodynamics? Surely that would be more something. Right then, utility perhaps. Alright, radial mount parachute. Is that the one we should go for? I think so. Let's get a whole 4 of them because we want lots of parachutes. And then we're going to go to the aerodynamics perhaps and get a heat shield. It's a bit small. Perhaps that's a bit big. Maybe this one, 2.5 meters. Come on, fix. There we go. So there we are. That will hopefully get us back into Earth again. Right, so then we're going to need, actually let's take the heat shield out perhaps, because we're going to want some maneuverability of this capsule whilst we're in orbit. I don't even know if we'll get to orbit, but we should try. Is this the one that's going to fit? Maybe this one. Why do they not fit? This one probably will. Yeah, that's it looks a bit big, to be honest now. Right, is that a fuel tank? Yeah, let's get the little, where is it, the Terrier, because that's probably a bit too small. Yes. You see I haven't planned this out, have I? Let's get rid of this heat shield. What's that doing there? Maybe the skipper, that's quite a big thing. Right, so that will maybe get us around in space, but I think we're going to need to get a launcher so far. Right, where is it? A stack decoupler we need. There we go. And that will separate that stage into space. Now let's build a big rocket thing. This one looks quite big, so we'll have a big one of them. Wait, that has to connect with that one. Like that. Let's drag this. Oh, just lost all my parachutes. Good thing I saw that. Oh, I just deleted it. Whoops. Okay, so my rocket's back now. Whoops. Right, let's fix the parachutes again, because there we are. Let's get a few more parachutes, because parachutes are good. I'm gonna have to zoom up a bit more and put the rocket like that. Now we have a basic rocket going on here. I'm not sure how much fuel we're gonna need, because usually I just sort of put a load of rockets. And let's have okay, why is everything overlaying twice? I don't know. Structural, and look for the radial decoupler. Let's just have this decoupler that can, so that's a 2. Let's have 3 additional fuel. Yeah, like this one. Put them on. I'm just a bit concerned they're going to be a bit too high up and they might break. Let's move that down. Put that on like that. Actually, let's press C, and was it X? C, one of them, and it snaps. There we are. Put them on, and then 3 little engines. Where's our engine? Engines, and let's have a swivel. Actually, no, we don't need a swivel for that. I just need something with a lot of thrust. There we are. Then let's put one final fuel tank. This is not going to space, is it? Move it up again. put and then get the best engine of them all. That's not going to fit, is it? Yes, it might do. We'll probably need some fins as well. We like Finn, don't we? He's with Ray. I can't zoom up anymore, I don't think. Okay, why doesn't NASA have bigger? This is quite a big rocket, isn't it? I can't zoom out anymore. Wait. I can't angle this. Right, right, no. There we are. Now we have that, we're going to put on our utility, where is it? Structural, and then launch stability thing. So that'd be useful. So have 3 of them there. And what else? Oh yeah, we're going to have some fins, aren't we? I somehow doubt this is going to space. Oh well, if we get to space, this will just have 2 of them. No, that's too many. There we are. Let's give that a go. Oh, this has no remote and control. It won't be controllable. Ah, well that's a problem. Pods. What have I not done? Wasn't there something in utility science maybe? Let's just try this anyway. I don't know. It might work. Maybe not. We'll see, won't we? Right, here we go. On the launch pad. Right, that's the wrong camera. Now I'm in the weird view. There we are. It's not going. Don't think it's controllable. Whoops. Ah, perhaps we need a remote guidance unit. Maybe that'll be useful. Let's take this off. Put that there and try again. Ah! Yes, it might work now. Awesome. Let's launch it into space. Okay, now I'm scared because this is going to go horribly wrong. Actually, I didn't do any of the proper timing because it's the so that's a pretty successful first flight. Yeah. Right. So now let's organise our how our thing works. So that's going to have another stage. It comes last. Then what's this one? That really needs to come first because that's like launching everything. Then that goes there. This one goes in 5. Come on, drag it into 5. Come on, drag into 5. Honestly, why is this not dragging into 5? Ah, there we go. Put it in 5 and that should fire first. Then they detach. Oh no, this one needs to go there as well. Come on, and should that detach after the rocket? No, we want that to come after the rocket. Otherwise, they'll detach before they go. There we go. Then that detaches and then... wait. No, that needs to go there, and that goes there. I think. 1? No, we want these ones to go first. How many did I put? 3, right? So that one's 3. And to file after. Oh, hold on. Stage 4. Put 3 in there. Come on, drag in that and the 4. That one in 4 there. Oh, constantly. Drag. Right, let's try that. That hopefully works. Maybe. Might not. But we'll find out in a minute. Alright, we're on the launch pad. The thing may be set right. Let's have a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to space. That was just not necessary. That bit was just for height, really. Let's put our SAS module on, and that keeps us hopefully in a straight line. This isn't going to space, something tells me. We may as well just speed this up. Oh, it might actually go to space. We need to slow down because right now, actually we are going to space, and that's surprising. We don't want the parachutes to get too hot and then we can't land again. But we are actually going to space, and that's interesting. turn the fuel off. We are once we get into orbit, then the gravity goes away a little bit more, but I'm actually concerned how we just did that. Let's go have a fast burn. Right, we're in orbit now. Well, I guess that worked. Why don't we swivel around a bit and turn our SAS module on. Oh look, there's some stars now. Hold on, there we are. There we are, I can just like casually... Actually, we're not going to get back onto Earth like this. Well, we got into space alright. We are in space. But we left our main bit there, so we can't go any higher. It's very peaceful as well. Well, we didn't get as high as I wanted to, and we are going out very slowly. Let's have a look at our apoapsis, and that's when we're going to fall back to Earth again. So we may as well just speed this bit up, and we're going to fall back to Earth again. And then we can just angle it right, and I'm hoping the parachutes deploy. Actually, we should slow this bit down because it's going to get very hot. And hold on, this is too fast. I'm spinning. We're falling way too quickly, I think. Fire our rockets a bit. Should press T, and that will slow us down. Okay, now we're coming in at a completely wrong angle. This isn't going well. We need to redesign our rocket a little bit, I think. But we have enough fuel, and in fact my parachutes are way too hot right now. I'm just going to detach that bit. Okay. Please don't burn up in the atmosphere. I'm trying to stay. This is a ballistic re-entry now. Oh look, there we are. We're getting really hot now. This isn't going well. And I'm done, and the parachute's overheated. Oh, no. Well, we are slowing down slowly. Oh, and then they just got destroyed by flames, so our only hope is that the sea's going to be cool enough to cool us down and not... Alright, we're going to be Tom Daly right now, come on. Oh, we're going to land in the sea. We're landing in the sea, come on. Okay, we are slowing down a bit more. Come on, come on, come on. That sound didn't seem too good. So evidently something went a bit wrong, I think with the rocket. So we need to improve this rocket launcher thing, and I think by doing that we need to sort of finish this bit off because it doesn't really look that right. So just stick that on. Maybe not. There was a nose cone somewhere. That's probably going to be under aerodynamics, definitely. And nah, that's not going to work. All right. Let's just maybe we just got a little bit wrong. Is these right? Let's have a look. Stage 1 gets rid of them. Stage 2 fires the rockets and then fires them to detach that. Then that rocket fires. What does that one do? Well, I've only got one ring. Ah, so there's a few problems with this rocket. Then that one fires, but what's this one doing? That one's setting that one off. After that fuel's gone, that one detaches, then that rocket fires, then the parachute goes. Alright. I think we can just fix this by adding some different wings. Yeah, that was the problem. Delta wing, no. We want something that can move a little bit more. So those wings were quite the right size for this, I think. Perhaps we'll just have a small delta wing every now and no. X to get. Actually, let's have 3 of them. C. Let's have another one of them. No, yep. And put them up a bit. Snap them right. There we go. That might do something. Let's try again, because perhaps I just pressed space a bit too much. I also didn't launch pressing all the full power onto that. Maybe we can get a bit further, if we're lucky. Alright, let's press shift to go up full throttle. Right. then that rocket should fire. Why is it doing that? Then that rocket's just too heavy, I think. It's firing out a lot, but nothing's happening, and now we've just sort of overheated. So I think we're too heavy, maybe. We do have quite a lot of fuel tanks, so maybe we just need to get rid of some of them. We don't really need that big one there. Put that one there. Attach these. Tell you what, let's put that one there. There's going to be so many people who are just, why can you not build rockets? It's so simple. I don't understand what that one's that one. Alright, let's just try it again. And perhaps that rocket just looks big and doesn't have enough thrust, maybe. We'll have to see, won't we? Let's go again. Now we have a bit of height, that might be something. Oh, well, we have a bouncy rocket. Ah. Aha. That is slightly better. That is... We're having a race with my own rocket now. Right, they've exploded. So we're going to have to try and avoid those debris, because certainly that debris can cause a big problem. If you're aware of the very sad Columbia disaster. We don't want that, but we are doing a bit better. Now, okay, we are swaying we are swaying quite a lot. Slow down a bit. Right. We are I didn't see that with the other rocket, but we are bigger. All in all, it's a much better launch. Just have a look here on the atmosphere, just look at the horizon line, because the Earth is round. Of course. There we are. We're doing a bit better. Let's try and angle, turn ST off, and then maybe we can... It's a bit too risky right now. Okay, now we're just getting a bit hot now. Slow down a bit, because my parachutes are going to die. Now we have to land again, and that'll be worrying. We are doing better now. Let's do it again. Because I really do want to try and get into orbit a little bit better. I've never completed an entire Earth orbit, or Kerbal orbit. Speed up a bit more. I mean, we have left the atmosphere a little bit better. And we're in space. Travelling at 2,000 meters a second. And get ready for the detach. Run out of fuel. And... let's wait till that falls away. Ah, look, 0G. As in gravity. We are experiencing very high Gs. Right, okay, there we are. See that works quite well, the sort of car thingy. Oh, that's pretty good takeoff, to be honest. Right, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. What we really need to do is just sort of angle quite well with the horizon line and just fly off into space. 'Cause, I mean, look, we've done pretty well, because now we're in orbit, in a pretty good orbit. I mean, look at that. We're almost covering the Earth, but we are going a bit high, so let's slow down. Drag that bit down again. But look, we're in space. The final frontier. There's our planet. That planet was huge. I mean, that base was down there. This is miles. We're in space. That's incredible. Now we're spinning. Ah. But this is nice. Well, I guess we're gonna speed up a little bit just to see. Yeah. Okay, that is too far out. I mean, that's our planet. Wow. I mean, if you travel around in a plane, that would take ages, but just look at the size and scale of everything. It's really exciting. And now I'm going to try and get back into the anti-spin mode and land back on Earth before we get too far out, because I'm really worried now. Right, so really in space we don't have to worry about air resistance now. So let's just point and click and do short burst. And this is it really. We've done it. Right. Now I'm worried we're going to overshoot the atmosphere here, because it's quite big. We're going to have to land in the sea, but I don't want to land in the sea. Right, okay. Press T and short bursts. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Well, we've covered the ocean now. I wish I didn't spin. Right, okay. Let's give it a big long burst. Look, we've covered... Huge, look how the size of our planet. Look, the moon. Where's the moon gone? You can actually go visit all the planets, but you have to get a solar system. We're on the dark side of the moon now, so it's night time. Right, we're gonna have to. We are running quite a lot of fuel. Just angle that right and fire in short bursts. Speed it up a little bit. Just and look, we're turning. I love this. I love that speed. I mean, dark side of the moon. It's gonna travel around the world. Oh, I love this game. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this rocket. I'm surprised I got this far out into space. Speed it up a little bit more. There we are. Ah, look, that little bit of blue, the light reflecting off the sun. Ah, this is nice. Perhaps we can try and land in the day side, which is over there. I don't know, maybe it'll be day by the time we get down there. You know, our orbit's coming to an end really now. So we can just try and have a safe landing on on land rather than the sea, because we see a bit better. And all we have to worry about now is the parachutes, making sure I don't deploy them too early. If I do, then whoops. Big long burst now. But we don't really need to do any big long burst. Oh, okay, that's our last speed. Wow. Just loaded up a planet. Wow. Look, I mean, I love the scale of everything in space is so tiny, and then suddenly it's huge, and it really will seem huge when we get down. Okay, so we're having a nighttime landing, which is a bit different, because I haven't seen a nighttime landing before. We've done pretty well with our rocket, and we've got loads of fuel, so in fact, this is probably the wrong thing to do, but we're going to try and slow ourselves down by reversing the other direction, which isn't the most aerodynamic thing to do, but we'll have a graceful landing. Okay, that's not the right thing to do. Uh-oh. Right, okay, this has blown up our parachutes. Slow down. No, our parachutes are going to burn off. No. Oh, our parachutes just got destroyed. Ah, well, we died in re-entry. That's a shame. Let's re-enter again. Okay, here we go. The final approach. Nothing to slow us down but a parachute. And our timing is critical because, well, our parachutes are going to burn up in the atmosphere very quickly. So let's go down and look at this. Oh, no, please no, don't die now, don't die now, don't die now. We can't deploy our parachutes yet because I think they just burnt up. No. Oh, they did deploy. And are they going to slow us down? Come on, let's have a successful landing, come on. Ah. We are slowing down though. We may just have enough. Come on, come on. We're 300 meters a second into the ground. We might do alright. Come on, please have a safe landing. Please. Please, please. We're gonna crash, aren't we? Come on. Come on. Come on. That was too quick. Alright, so we need to rethink this rocket. I refuse to give up until we have had a successful landing, and this is proving to be difficult. So, it's probably just me. Firstly, one thing I did get wrong, this isn't the right order. That needs to come first. I've actually got too many parachutes, maybe. What's this? This is, maybe we just need a better nose cone, perhaps. In fact, no. Let's go to aerodynamicus, and... Why is that at an angle? That just looks wrong. Let's have this one. That's just a bit too different. Maybe this one. What? This one. Yes, that is perfect. What else? Right, we need to get rid of these rockets, because they're just too dangerous in the way. And let's put these up. No, we won't. We'll just put them. Alright, let's have a. Let's just. I don't know. I'm still worried about this launch because. So that separates, and that separates. I'm gonna put some more parachutes on. The solution to everything. Where is it now? Maybe it's just these. This is a bit of a smaller parachute, but I think we have the most amount of them. Put them there. A few more, just as a. Just have a few more of them. Then we might have enough parachutes to slow ourselves down. So let's get into a space again and see if we can land successfully. Come on, we can do this. I believe. Well, I don't actually, but we can pretend to. Right, so maybe I'll have a better rocket now. This looks ridiculous. Alright, let's just press space. This just looks like a slinky every time it goes down. We need to have these set and feature at the same time. Oh, I can change them. Revert flight, revert to launch 18 seconds ago. Perhaps we can rearrange it while we're on the launch pad, because that might improve stuff, because we ideally need the rocket to fire as soon as these go. In fact, we need the rockets to fire before, because that's what NASA does. Why is there parachutes like this? The parachutes need to be... I don't know. I've just messed this up, haven't I? Be right back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're back into orbit with our little spacecraft, and right now we're going to have to try and land very carefully. I've also considered maybe we're coming in at too much of a steeper angle, which is why we're going to die. So easy way to put it, let's turn our SAS module off and then fire our rocket thrusters this direction. There we are. And then that will spread it out a bit more. Hold on, it's going down now. Right, we need to get it exactly on the horizon line, so just carefully navigate it there. This is our final try, by the way, so there we are. If we fire it like that, increase the thrust a bit more, and we can see our orbit line is becoming bigger. I'm going to fire down a little bit, but look, just look at the scaling. The scaling is my favourite part of this game. I mean, that moon is really small, and you'll go to it, and it's tiny. Rather, it's bigger, sorry. Alright, I'm getting confused. That's becoming a better angle to which we can fly into. I've added some more parachutes, and really, they, well, they're fixed now, because they were on fire on the way up. Bit worrying. Let's do a bit of, some acrobatic spaceship Olympics, I don't know. Also the game's lagging a bit now, I'm not sure why. Alright, there we go. Let's just have a look at our orbit right now. We're not going really any further, but if we keep going, that's where we're going to land, and that's not very much of landing to go, so we're going to go far up. Let's just put our module on to slow us and sort us out. Why is this game lagging all of a sudden? It was working fine before. Well, this happened on the 10th launch. We've only got a small orbit here. In fact, the orbit's almost about to be over, and unfortunately we're not slowing down any amount, because our parachutes have now deployed, and we are slowing, in fact, actually now. Slowing down to 190 meters a second, 160. I don't believe we're going to have enough time to slow down properly. Bits of the debris now going off. We are, in fact, far too close, but in fact, now we're slowing down even quicker. We have blown up the NASA headquarters, so apologies for that. Having a gradual descent now on a calm and clear day, as as we return to Earth where we first launched this rocket. Okay, so 46, 49 meters per second. We're going to speed it up a little bit more now. If we slow down even slower, and we're having a lovely gradual descent. We've been in orbit for some days now. We are coming in way too quickly, in fact. I give up.